The COVID-19 global pandemic is unlike anything we have witnessed before in our lifetimes. Whilst there has been a devastating loss caused by this pandemic, there has also been humanitarian aid efforts on a scale which has not been witnessed since World War II. The 5th of July has been designated as a day to celebrate all of those who have worked, cared and volunteered tirelessly since the outbreak began, and to also commemorate those who have sadly been taken by this illness. Porthcawl Town Council and I would like to thank all of those who have done above and beyond to help others in Porthcawl during this time. To us, you are simply heroes. Emergency services, NHS doctors, nurses, staff, residential homes, neighbours, friends and family. Here with us today we have town councillors who have supported this project and set up this very special day. Mr. Kerry Marlowe, who set up the COVID-19 group, delivered shopping, collections of medications, transporting vulnerable people to appointments, befriending, to name but a few. This project continues 16 months on later, continuing to support our most vulnerable. And without this group, we would not have been able to do it without the vast amount of volunteers supporting it. The co-op in town and Newton and James Stores from Nottage Stores came on board at the beginning on this pandemic, making sure that our most vulnerable people received essential delivered to their doors. Mr. Jeff and Fran Dower of the High Tide and their staff made Christmas lunches for over 300 people who were in the town of Porthcawl. We have here today Bridget Hall, Chamber of Trade, who is here representing the shops and the businesses who again have been supporting the cause. Sergeant Rees, who has recently retired from Porthcawl, we wish to thank you for all your support. We also have Mandy Sidoli here today, who set up a cake making for the hospitals and for people who are working out in the field. This has become so infamous of what's been happening, and I know that there has been a book that has been printed out as well, so well done Mandy, and thank you so much for that. I hope you will all join me in thanking Janet Pulteney-Maddie for the tremendous efforts in working with local children during lockdown, which we hope we can be enjoyed for many generations to come. Please can you all join me in a round of applause in recognition that not all heroes wear capes. Thank you. One of the things that the councillors actually decided to do within our committee was to set up something that would involve the schools. And what we decided was that we would ask the schools to draw something that was relevant to our day-to-day, and the prize would be to make it into a flag, and that can be used every year. It's so important that we have our next generation involved in this. We've had the most amazing photos and paintings and drawings that I've gone through, and to be honest, they are amazing. This young lady Connie is our winner. And as I was saying to Connie earlier on, the reason I chose her flag, which is going to be raised today with Connie, is because actually it opened it up to so many people. I think when you think of heroes, you think of certain specific people. I think what Connie has done in her drawing is actually to say you don't need to have a cape to be a hero, and that's really felt so good for us as a community to say that it could be your neighbour, it could be a friend, it could be the emergency services, it can be a number of things. But I think Connie, you have done absolutely amazing in your flag. It really says it all for me, and that's the reason why I chose it, and you're the winner. of this. So it's my pleasure to ask you to raise your flag that you have made up on this flagpole today in memory of the reason why we are here today. Thank you.
Well done, Connie.
Okay, Trace, jump in.
Okay. Especially the one in the middle.
Ready, Andy? You ready, Les?
Yep.
Breathe in.
I can't see you got it. It's difficult to get into the car as well, guys. So ready, squeeze it in.